अस्सलाम वालेकुम माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन एंड म्यूचुअलिज्म। बोथ these types of interactions are positive interactions, and most importantly, in these positive type of interactions, both the partners or both the interacting populations are benefited. तो पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन। प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन इज दैट टाइप ऑफ पॉजिटिव इंटरेक्शन जिसमें दोनों पार्टनर्स को बेनिफिट मिलता है, दे गेट अ पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव। लेकिन एक चीज़ जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन में, द एसोसिएशन दैट हियर एग्जिस्ट्स इट इज़ नॉन ऑब्लिगेटरी, or you can say it is not essential for survival of either population. If you are going to separate these two partners, they can have an independent existence as well. And because of this fact, हम कभी कभी प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन को नॉन ऑब्लिगेटरी म्यूचुअलिज्म भी बोल सकते हैं या फैकल्टेटिव म्यूचुअलिज्म भी बोल सकते हैं। नाउ द एग्जांपल ऑफ प्रोटो कोऑपरेशन दैट वर्क्स इन नेचर, the association between sea anemone and the hermit crab best represents the proto cooperation. In this type of association क्या होता है, जो hermit crab होता है, the hermit crab and the sea anemone, they interact in such a way that the sea anemone as well as the hermit crab they get benefited. Here you can see in this association, the sea anemone, it gets attached to the shell of the hermit crab. When the hermit crab moves to different feeding locations, new feeding sites, ये जो sea anemone है, it also gets an easy access to those new feeding locations, new feeding sites. And in return, the hermit crab, it gets protection against its enemies because of the presence of sea anemone. Okay, so in this type of interaction, both sea anemone as well as hermit crab they get benefited, while the sea anemone gets an easy access to new feeding sites. The hermit crab gets protection against its enemies because of the presence of the stinging tentacles of the sea anemone. लेकिन एक चीज़ आप याद रखोगे, if you are going to separate this sea anemone and hermit crab, they will have an independent existence as well. That means ना तो hermit crab मर जाएगा ना sea anemone मर जाएगा. This is what proto cooperation means, a type of positive interaction in which although both the partners are positively affected, but at the same time, if they are separated, if they are moved apart, they can have an independent existence as well. Now mutualism. Mutualism is also a type of positive interaction जिसमें क्या होता है, both the interacting partners or both the interacting populations they are benefited. लेकिन एक चीज़ आप यहाँ पे याद रखोगे, in this type of interaction, if you are going to separate them apart, they will die. That means it is permanent. Mutualism is permanent and obligatory. It is essential for the existence of both the populations. अगर हम इनको दूर दूर करेंगे, this individual, this population, it will vanish, and this population, it will also vanish. They will die. There are a number of examples of mutualism in nature. I will just quote a few examples here. You can find enough examples in your textbooks. I will just quote a few examples here. The lichens, it is basically a symbiotic association, or you can say mutualistic association between fungi and algae. And this type of association has been interpreted in many ways by different authors. Some say it is a master-slave relationship, but by and large, most of the people think that it is a mutualism. In this type of association, the fungi, they provide the structural support, they provide the bulk framework. Here you can see, they provide the structural support, and they also keep this association, they also keep the structure moist. They prevent loss of water, or you can say they prevent desiccation, and this formation of structural support as well as desiccation prevention, it helps both the fungi as well as the algae. While as algae, it produces the food because it contains the chlorophyll. Okay, here you can see this zone, green color zone, narrow zone, it is the algal zone. It contains the algal cells, and all these algal cells, they possess the chlorophyll, and because of the presence of chlorophyll, they can manufacture the organic food material. And this organic food material is in turn used by both the algae itself as well as the fungi. So in this type of association, you can say that both the fungi as well as the algae, they are positively affected, or you can say they are benefited. If you are going to separate them apart, both the algae as well as fungi, they are going to die. Now another example of mutualism is the mycorrhizae. Mycorrhizae basically is an association between fungi and the roots of higher plants. The fungi, they form colonies, they get colonized, they form network like structures on the roots of higher plants, and this association of fungi and the roots of higher plants, this is known as mycorrhizae. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो fungi होते हैं which form the network like structure on the roots of higher plants, they help the plants in absorption of mineral nutrients and water, and the plant provides carbohydrates in return. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या होता है, the fungal hyphae, they help the plant by gaining access to more and more water and more mineral nutrients, and in return they get the carbon, or you can say carbohydrates. They get the carbohydrates which are produced by the plant. So in this type of association, both the fungi as well as the plants are benefited. The association is so much important. If you are going to remove the mycorrhizal fungi from the soil, the plants would fail to survive, and that is why the mycorrhizal fungi are sometimes known as the keystone species. So this is all about proto-cooperation and mutualism. I hope you all understand this. See you soon with a new lesson. Till then, take care and God bless you all.